everyone, and welcome back to Students of Gaming.
That was a short trip.
Yeah, short trip. Shorter than we were expecting.
And how fared the mission?
The deed is done. Talal is dead.
Oh, I know. In fact, the entire city knows! Have you forgotten the meaning of subtlety?
A skilled assassin ensures his work is noticed by the many.
No! A skilled assassin maintains control of his environment.
We can argue the details all you'd like, Malik. But the fact remains I've accomplished the task set to me by Al-Muallim.
Go
The
then.
dusty-ass book.
Return to the old man. Let us see with whom he sides.
You and I are on the same side, Malik.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I still can't fast travel, right?
That's just it. Now that you've visited every city, you can fast travel.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, oh. Oh, wait, never mind.
I think they might kick you out of the Animus.
Oh. That's fine, we're Kristen Bells. Deal with me.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? See me kick ass in there?
What's the problem now?
I'm getting weird temperature readings. I think the Animus is overheating.
Christ, it's always something. How long?
Too soon to tell.
That dude reminds
These
me
delays
of
are
our,
unacceptable, Miss Stillman. I want progress reports every hour.
that one high school history teacher we had.
It's gonna be a while, Desmond. Why don't you go?
Oh,
The one with the puns?
I was thinking of English, and I'm like, wait, really? That makes more sense.
Alright,
What's up? Yeah.
yeah, you might be able to talk to him.
Totally fucking killed all those dudes. See that? Yeah. Yeah. Feel pretty cool.
Why is he always yelling at you? It's his machine.
His theories. He's not the one who built it.
Who did? You?
No. Abstergo has a team of engineers. Not much they don't have. But I did oversee the assembly. Guess that's why he gets so angry with me.
He's a dick.
He's under a lot of pressure. We all are.
Can't believe you're defending the guy.
Warren saved my life, so if he wants to yell a little, let him.
That was some interesting floating technique you got there.
You can talk to her again.
She just glid. I'm going to the
was-
computer screen now.
What do you mean he saved your life?
You're not the only one who doesn't get to go home at night.
Wait, are you saying you're a prisoner?
When they first approached me, I was finishing up my PhD. The university had made it clear I had no future there. They didn't like the subject of my doctorate, called it pseudoscience. Said keeping me on would discredit and embarrass them. It was the same everywhere. Other universities, companies I interviewed with. Pretty soon I was out of money and out of time. I was this close to waiting tables. Then I got a letter.
From Vidic?
He said he'd been following my career since undergrad, that he believed in my work and wanted to meet to discuss my future.
That's weird that he would follow her
I had
career
no
since
idea how
undergrad.
good it felt to
What
hear
would she have done in undergrad
So
that
I
caught
met
his
with him.
attention?
Right.
What did I have to lose?
And he offered you a job.
Yes.
That's not
Here it is,
saving
Durgan,
one's life.
helping out on
It's a
the
bit of an
Animal Project.
exaggeration.
She'll keep going.
I'd have a chance to test my theories and prove
But,
the professors wrong.
yeah, that's the
How
Templars
can
for
I
you.
turn that down?
I think I'm missing
Always
the part
watching.
where you became a
I guess
prisoner.
so.
Sometimes I wonder if they weren't behind it all. If they manipulated events so that I'd get desperate. They can do that. They can do anything. I didn't think when I agreed to come here. They even told me I'd be trapped. For 6 months, a year max. Once the product launched, there'd be no need for secrecy anymore. But until then, I'd be a guest of the company. At least, that's what they said.
And when the Animus was ready?
They came in while I was sleeping. 3 guys. Guns. They dragged me out of bed. God. The worst part is I knew them. One guy, Richard, we ate lunch together sometimes. And now he was gonna... They were cracking jokes. I tried to pull away. He hit me. And that's when he told me I was going to die.
Christ, what did you do?
Nothing. I kept telling myself it wasn't real. And then Warren was there, shouting at them to get away from me. And they listened.
Jesus.
He's not a happy man, Desmond. I wouldn't even say he's a good man, but he saved my life. They never came for me again, and he promised they never would.
So there you go.
You're still stuck here working for these nut
He's
jobs.
still
I'm
kind of a
alive.
dick, though.
So
Anyway,
she
I
just
really
implied
do need
that
to
they
get
can
the
manipulate a lot of stuff. That
Yeah.
could have been
Yeah.
entirely set up too.
It's very true.
I think that's it.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, let me take my Frosties elsewhere.
Frosties.
Those hard Frosties too.
Someone's
Oh,
been
yeah.
in here.
Super frosted. Check out your closet.
Ah. Same old stuff over and over.
Looks like some kind of access code.
Ooh. Picked up an access code, I think you said. I don't think there's anything you can check out in there.
This is actually not the worst bathroom. I mean, it's bigger than mine. Should be a mirror there.
Alright, so yeah, you can probably just go to bed then.
Sleep mode.
Shutting down. The following morning.
Dude,
get
take
blasted
off
out
your
of-
damn clothes. He's sleeping like he got pissed
Quite a
drunk.
day ahead of us.
You're
It
in a
just
good
fell
mood
on
this
his
morning.
bed.
Miss Stillman has made
As long as
some
he doesn't piss
modifications
himself.
to the animus.
Yeah, true.
You should be able to remain inside even longer now.
And help you with your treasure hunt.
This is serious business, Mr. Miles. I don't think you fully appreciate the work that Abstergo does.
Maybe because I don't actually know what you people do.
We change the world, every day, in 100 different ways. Did you know that nearly every single breakthrough of the past millennia, be it medical, mechanical, or philosophical, has come from Abstergo or its predecessors?
That's a bold claim, Doc. Think you might be exaggerating a bit?
Not in the slightest. Oh, we certainly don't take the credit. That would arouse far too much suspicion. We choose our beneficiaries with great care.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? It means we're in control.
But how? What makes you guys so special, so smart? That you happen to invent all these things while us mere mortals stumble around like idiots?
To be fair, we don't invent them. We find them.
Find them.
They're gifts, Mr. Miles, from those who came before. We'll have to continue this discussion later. Time's wasting.
What? He's talking about like celestial or just
Like
people in the past?
a race that was before us
Oh,
on Earth.
Morning, Desmond.
first ancestral race.
Hi.
Yep. So follow
progenitors.
him, and there you go.
Ooh. Are you serious? How do you not fucking feel that? Or at least feel my presence. There's only 3 of us here.
He's too busy fucking sucking down that hot coffee, that bean juice.
I guess he's so elegant that he couldn't even fathom
Yeah,
that I might steal something from his pocket.
exactly. I talked to Bay. Oh,
Lie
looks like
down,
he
damn
can't.
it!
Don't. He got mad. All right, yeah, get in the animus.
If he looks in his pocket and finds it's missing, he has to figure out there's only 1 or 2 people that could have done it.
Right. Well, if you had read emails earlier, which I don't remember if you did or not, I think you did. You'll see a string of emails between what's her noodle and Warren, where she's chastising him about dropping his pen all the time, which is like an access key. So.
I do remember looking at the emails. I don't
Yeah.
remember how closely I was looking at them then.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, but yeah, that's what she. So that's how you presumably find out about it.
Come in, Altair. You've done well.
So he could just assume
Three
like,
of the
oh, I
9
dropped it
lay dead,
again.
And
Yeah,
for this you
that's
have
true.
my thanks.
Clever.
But do not think to rest upon your laurels. Your work has just begun.
I am yours to command, Master.
King Richard, emboldened by his victory at AKA, prepares to move south towards Jerusalem. Salah-ad-Din is surely aware of this, and so he gathers his men before the broken citadel of Arsuf.
Would you have me kill them both then? End their war before it begins in earnest?
No. To do so would scatter their forces and subject the realm to the bloodlust of 10,000 aimless warriors. It will be many days before they meet, and while they march, they do not fight. You must concern yourself with a more immediate threat. The men who pretend to govern in their absence.
Give me names and I'll give you blood.
So I will. Ahun Dukud, the wealthiest man in Damas. Majduddin, regent of Jerusalem. William of Montferrat, liege lord of AKA.
What are their crimes?
Greed, arrogance, the slaughter of innocents. Walk amongst the people of their cities. You learn the secrets of their sins.
I'm starting to think he might be full of
Without
shit.
doubt that these men are obstacles to the
He spouts
peace
all
we
this
seek.
virtuous stuff, but then each person we
Then they
kill,
will
they're
die.
not exactly
Another
what
of
he
your
said they
items
were.
is restored. Take it. See that it is put to good use. Return to me as each man falls, that we might better understand their intentions. And
3
Altair,
more carrier
take
pigeons.
care. Your recent work has likely attracted the attention of the city guard. They'll be more suspicious than they've been in the past.
So they've always been suspicious. Well, I guess they don't attack on sight.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like after this, there's like a little bit more. There's like a little bit more guards. So that's kind of what he's talking about.
Will these gauntlets add?
You catch ledge. So now, if you're like hanging at a high ledge and there's another ledge below you, you can hit O to let go, and then as you're falling, you hit O again to grab.
Ah.
So it's a nice ability.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to
Oh, yeah,
wield
you
the blade.
press the grab break.
Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Grab break.
So while they grab you, you press O, and you can counter the grab. You don't grab them, you just break the grab.
Gotcha.
So, lock on with R1, hold R1, and then when he tries to grab you, hit circle. There you go.
The work of a master. You must be busy. I understand.
Two's enough.
Two's enough.
You will die here.
Death to the infidel! Alright,
It's
exit
like an
tutorial.
odd place to randomly have that
You must be
dialogue.
busy. I understand.
Yeah.
Focus on your top.
Doesn't make sense.
Wait. Why can't I suddenly find the exit?
There.
Don't toss your weapons
That way.
around so carelessly.
So then once you leave the city, now you'll have the option to fast travel.
Ooh, juke. Get juked!
Where do you want to go to next?
I don't want to go right back to Jerusalem. We were just
Alright.
there.
When will he do acting like a fool?
So you can go to Damascus or Acre.
Well, it's been a while since we've been in Damascus. Check that out.
Alright. Sounds good. I think this time you're going to the rich district. You can jump over there if you want. The faster way down and
Whoops.
all good.
I think last time I did that, I got lost.
Ah. Behind you.
This is quite the layout.
Yeah, it's a very winding path down.
You can tell they were really just worried about building the buildings, not how to get from point A to point B.
Yeah. Choose your horse.
It contrasts me well.
I like it. Black horse is good horse. Don't think I ever got a black horse in Red Dead.
What,
They
the second
intentionally-
one?
Yeah, in both of them actually. 'cause
I thought
they-
we got a black horse in Red Dead 1, or was that just a dark horse?
you might have.
Was
Yeah.
that the one that had like the burst? or whatever.
Yeah, late in the game, you can buy a black one or a white one, and they're 2 of 3 best horses in the game. Yeah. So never mind. I know you can catch them in the wild, but they're really rare.
That makes sense. I mean, how often you see a black horse?
Yeah, it seems like that brown is the run-of-the-mill. Disclaimer, I am not a horse expert. Alright, so yeah, now you can go to Damascus.
That's cool. Saves a lot of time.
Very convenient.
Selecting the hidden
Especially since I don't do anything in
will allow you
between
to
the 2
quickly
places
dispatch
but
an
get
enemy
murdered.
thrown to the ground.
Get fucked! Just riding on my horse and they're like, oh, kill him! And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Am I supposed to stealth through this whole entire, like...
So, yeah, so also I learned in my practicing that you can blend on the horse, and that's basically what they want you to do. And you slow to a trot, and it's really annoying.
But if you're speeding, they're like, oh, he's speeding! He must be doing something very illegal!
Exactly.
Stop! Like, dude, there's nobody else on the fucking road, it's fine.
Alright, so we'll leave you here, and at the beginning of next episode, we'll be at the city gates. So until next time, class dismissed.